Hi my beautiful people, if you're new here, my name is Talia Renee and this is Talia Renee TV. And today I'm going to be talking about how to get a job at Ulta. Okay? And since I can remember, I've always loved Ulta. I've always wanted to work at Ulta. So yeah, first things first, I would definitely recommend going into your local Ulta and basically saying, hey, can I speak to your manager? And then you can ask, are you guys hiring? And if they say yes, say, okay, well, I'm very interested in joining your team. If they say no, well, okay, well, I usually say, oh, okay, well, here's my resume and you can take a look at my portfolio. So when you go to these places, I would definitely recommend wearing all black. When you're looking for a job at a certain place, especially a place like this, like Ulta, Sephora, or MAC, you really want to wear all black because I feel like they take you more serious when they see you in their colors, you know? Like if I were to go to Sephora, I would probably wear like black and something red just because their colors are black and red. But yeah, when I went to Ulta, I wore all black because that's usually what Ulta people wear. And yeah, so when I went, of course, had my face beat. A lot of people recommend that you don't do anything drastic, but me personally, of course, I did something very drastic because that's just my personality. And I just love bold looks. And I also feel like if you do something basic, I don't really feel like people can really see your talent. I mean, if that's what you do what you do, boo. But me personally, I do dramatic looks, so that's what I did that day. So, okay, so I did the dress. We wore all black. I had my face beat, and I also brought with me a resume. I also brought with me my resume and my portfolio. If you are an MUA, I would definitely recommend scrunging up a portfolio because it's not that cute to go to your photo album and be scrolling and you see your boyfriend and you keep scrolling like, oh, sorry, and you keep scrolling and you see something else. Like, I feel like that's not very attractive. It's not very professional. So I would definitely just recommend going to Target, printing out like 8x10s, I believe I printed out, and getting a portfolio. You can find them from Michael's in the art, like the painting section. I'm sorry, I'm scratching my leg. I have a butt bite. Okay. So yeah, when I walked in, I pretty much said, hey, can I speak to the manager? She said, oh, I am she. May I help you? And I said, are you guys hiring? She said, yes, actually we are. By the way, before I went to this Ulta, I was searching everywhere all around town for a Sephora, Ulta, or MAC, and nobody else was hiring. This was my last stop. This was my last resort. So I was like completely discouraged. And when she said that they were hiring, I was jumping for joy because I was so happy. And I was like, okay, I got this. So I showed her my portfolio and she loved me, and she pretty much just said, okay, well, I want you to apply online, and then as soon as you apply, I would love to have you in for an interview. So I said, yes, finally. So I said, okay, well, if you don't give me a call as soon as I apply, can I give you a call? Is that okay? She said, sure, that's perfect. So yeah, let's get into the questions because clearly that's why you guys are here. So yeah, pretty much the first question she asked me was, tell me a little bit about yourself. And I told her about myself, stuff you guys don't need to know. The next question she asked me, what do you aspire to be in life? When an interviewer asks you a question like this, you want to give your answer in regards to what you're applying for. I pretty much said, even though I love kids and I someday hope to work with kids, I pretty much steered this question towards my makeup career. And I said I would love to be a makeup artist. I would love to be working in New York someday, stuff like that. Yeah. Do you have retail experience? I said no because I don't. But when she asked me this, I do have work experience. I have worked before. So I pretty much said the jobs that I had before pretty much led me up to the job that I'm applying for today. And she said, okay, well, I really couldn't read her face that well, but that's what I said when I said that, when she asked me that, because I don't have retail experience. But I just wanted to put in there. Yeah, I'm gonna move on now. What do you believe good What do you believe good customer service is? I'm pretty sure that I said something like someone that goes above and beyond and says hi to all the customers and just asks them if they need anything, because that's pretty much what retail workers do. Have you experienced good customer service, and how does it make you feel? I basically answered this question and said, how did I answer this question? I said something like, every time I walk into Ulta, they always greet me, and it makes me feel as though that they care. And then she asked me, how do you describe bad customer service? And yeah, what does it look like? Something like that. So I pretty much answered this question like, I answered her question pretty much referring to the time that I called her one day, and one of her workers picked up, and I said, hey, may I speak to the manager that was interviewing me? And she said, oh, she's not here. I said, okay, well, when is she coming in? She said, I don't know. So I basically said, okay, well, if that were me, I would have went above and beyond, and I would have found out when you were coming in. And she said, that is a good answer. Now, who was that? And I was like, I don't know, but yeah, that was my answer for that. And then after those questions, I guess she pretty much had in her mind that she was gonna hire me, and she pretty much was asking me like random questions. So she asked me, what was your favorite color? She asked me, what was your favorite animal and why? And then she asked me, when can you start? Those are like basic questions. What can you start? What is your expected pay? And do you have any questions? When an interviewer says, do you have any questions? Do not say no, because if you say no, it looks really, really bad. Before you even have your interview, the day that you schedule your interview, you want to start writing down all your questions you have in mind so you can ask them. And as you're asking the question and she's answering them, you want to write it down to make it seem as though that you're very engaged and you really want the job. And that's what I did. The next day, Tuesday, she gave me a call and she said, hey Talia, this is so and so, and I met you a couple weeks ago, and then we had an interview and I really liked you, and I was just calling to offer you I was just calling you to, what? Hey, this is so and so, and we met a few weeks ago, and I gave you an interview. I interviewed you, and I really, really liked you. So I would love to offer you a job. And then she said it would be the Prestige Beauty Advisor position. And girl, when she said that, I was cheesing to it because that is the job that I wanted. And I was just like, oh my gosh, praise him. He is amazing, because this is the job that I wanted. I didn't want to work at the cashier. I hate working at the cashier. I mean, she did say that eventually I probably will be working at the cashier too, just because that's usually Prestige and Beauty Advisors, they switch. So yeah, eventually I probably will have to, but to work at the cashier register every freaking day is very boring. So I was so excited when she said that, because that is the job that I wanted. And yeah, so I would definitely recommend just applying to the beauty advisor position unless you have retail experience. I feel like the only reason why I got the Prestige Beauty Advisor position was because I have makeup experience. I know a little bit about product, and I'm very well spoken, and I'm very good at explaining stuff. I feel like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I can really explain stuff really, really good, and I just have a nice personality. Why is that word so hard to say? I have a really nice personality sometimes, so yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button because I would love for you to join the family. We are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by 2018. Don't know how we gonna get there, but we gonna get there. So yeah, hope you guys subscribe, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and just said that, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I love you all so much. Bye. Bye. Oh, one more thing. And if you have an interview, clearly, if you're looking to apply or you already have an interview, I wish you the best of luck, and I really hope that you get the job, boo. Bye. 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 Bye.